Good afternoon, everyone. I think this is on. Yeah? No, maybe? No?
My voice, oh, there we go. My voice carries.
My name is Jeff Tate, and I'm the CEO at Evergreen. I've been here at the organization for 22 years. So this is a really exciting moment for me personally in the evolution of our history as an organization. I'm proud to welcome you to Evergreen Brickworks. It's a unique project by any definition, and you'll get a sense for that as we move through the afternoon's activities. But this moment has two purposes, I suppose. One is to introduce you to what this project is all about, what the strategy we are developing is speaking to. It's really about cities, and I'll get into that in a minute. But it's also, and in some respects more importantly, about launching a really important strategic partnership between Evergreen and Cisco. And one that's been in motion now for a year and a half, 2 years almost. It began as an initial exchange that I had with one of your folks down in, one of Cisco's leading thinkers down at MIT, a European working with Cisco, and then came back and somehow began introductions and interactions with your team here in Canada. And it's been a fabulous journey over the last couple of years, and it's resulted in what we're talking about today. But just a little bit more background about this project before we get into the details of the Cisco relationship. The strategy we're developing for this project is to create a center for a hub here in Toronto for the community of Toronto. For the citizens of Toronto, a place to explore the history of the city of Toronto, a place to explore the future of Toronto. Somebody said to me, I think it was Don Tapscott at one point, said something to the effect that you can only be relevant internationally unless if you're first relevant in your own community. And so we set off on a course for this project to create programming here for Torontonians. Farmers markets, kids camps, educational programs, speaker series, all sorts of stuff that helps inform and lead thinking here in Toronto about the future of cities, about the future of green, sustainable cities. But as that track began to emerge and show itself about being a meaningful venue for the citizens of Toronto, we began to play with a second big idea, and that was to develop this project as an international hub for cities, an international space venue for connecting people globally with ideas, innovations about the future of sustainable cities. Using this 42-acre site in the middle of Canada's largest city to convene leaders, to showcase innovation, and to explore the way we can build smarter cities, cities that use technology as a way to inform behavior patterns and inform more intelligent decision-making in the future. The strategy that we've developed is playing out, and we'll see pieces of it today all over the site, but it's also playing out with partnerships. Evergreen, for most of the past 22 years, has thrived in our ability to build partnerships, to broker partnerships between governments, corporations, community groups, school boards, and move it all to action. Because in the end, networks of partnerships don't mean anything unless you get to the action and you see effect on change on the ground. So some of our most effective programs have been working with schools. We've worked with upwards of 5,000 or 6,000 schools across Canada. There are about 16,000 schools in Canada, so there's more room ahead on that one to grow. But our work has really been about connecting, supporting collaboration across that broad network. And our relationship with Cisco, that being announced today, is going to give that strategy huge legs and momentum and push it to the next level. It'll accelerate the existing network that we have as an organization, but more importantly, it's going to create a platform for a much more expansive range of activities that we haven't actually done yet. What we'll be launching today, or across the site, but in the back of this building behind me, in our exhibition hall, is a large expo looking at transportation and mobility. So Evergreen is moving into new subjects And we do it with the confidence of our partners. And Cisco is, without a doubt, a world leader in helping cities think, helping cities make sense out of what they're doing, and informing better decisions. So we're proud to be partnering with you, Cisco, and I'm grateful to the opportunity you're creating for us. And I think we can make a big impact together. I'm way off my script, so I don't know where I'm going here, but I think today is a start for innovation, not just in some of the big ideas we'll develop, but also in the way our collaboration is designed and the way it unfolds. So with that, I'd like to introduce Nitin Kawali, the CEO of Cisco Canada, whose generosity and foresight and strategic leadership led him here, and thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. You know, today is a wonderful day. It is truly a culmination of a great strategic partnership between Cisco Canada and the Evergreen Brickworks. This is a dynamic coming together of two tremendous organizations that are leading the way in delivering key innovation to build greener cities and great communities of the future. We're very proud to work with Evergreen Brickworks, a nationally and internationally respected center of excellence for sustainability and a trusted advisor on green strategies to government and business. Evergreen is a great organization that's doing important work. I think we can all agree that building clean, smart, and sustainable cities is a way of the future, and frankly, it's the only way to live. I'm sure it doesn't come as a surprise to any of you that we at Cisco believe technology can transform cities and communities, helping to make them better than ever places to work, live, play, and learn. Today is an exciting opportunity for all of us to witness Cisco technology in action. The solutions on display at Evergreen Brickworks today focus on two key areas in what Cisco calls smart and connected communities. Technologies that provide rich collaboration in a multitude of ways, and technology for facilities management, or more simply, a set of integrated solutions that control energy use and provide overall building logistics management. I am very proud to say that Cisco is a socially responsible organization. It is an important part of our business, and corporate social responsibility means a great deal to the 1,400 people who work at Cisco throughout Canada. Providing technology that helps not-for-profits do great work is among the many ways that we want to help and make a difference. The Living Lab here at Evergreen Brickworks is a great showcase for how information technology makes building facilities greener and more efficient. In the first phase of our partnership with Evergreen Brickworks, we've constructed an end-to-end Cisco-powered secure network with applications that allow real-time tracking and display of energy consumption, water usage, and monitor rainfall levels, amongst other things. In the next phase of the project, we'll implement additional applications, including security surveillance, as well as expanding wireless connectivity and introducing Cisco's virtual concierge, telepresence, and unified communications technologies. To wrap up, I want to express my sincere and personal thanks to the Cisco and Evergreen teams who spent 2 years planning and ultimately deploying these technology solutions. Thanks also to our great partner and good friends at Flexity for the vital role that they played in integrating and supporting the Cisco technologies that use here. We're thrilled with how far we've come as a single and unified team. This is a landmark day. I'm extremely grateful to all of you who are with us today to celebrate this great success. And now, I'm sure you all want to see the tour, so let's go to the tours.
As Nitin suggested, the idea is a tour. To my left, to begin the tour, in the kind of closest proximity, is the dashboard, the energy monitoring dashboard that will be part of an overall site monitoring strategy. The idea is to take this site monitoring initiative and roll it out across the city, and to use it as a platform for exploring that type of performance monitoring across other buildings, across the city in general. So this is a starting point, and one that's an exciting place to begin, but there'll be this sort of display all over the site. So the tour We have the great good fortune of having Joe Lobko, the architect, the coordinating architect for this entire project. He had something like 7 architects to manage. One architect is not enough, we needed 7 on site, but Joe coordinated them. He'll be managing one tour with Minton, and I will take the other. We should probably split into 2 groups. And it's a big site, as I said, 42 acres, 16 buildings. We're going to go look at as much of it as we can and give you a sense of what the site's all about. So, Joe, do you want to maybe make your way towards the door? Half of you go with Joe, the other half can wait behind.
So can I ask Jeff, do you want to be back here by?
Oh, good question.
5:15.
Should I know the answer? I'm hoping somebody else knows the answer. 5:15, thank you. Okay, so give it 20 minutes.
And then we've got a panel.
Yes, at 5:15 there's a panel session here.
And if the media